Day 213 of Everyday Bible with Ada Ukabia. Isaiah chapter 64, 65, and 66. To the glory of God, we will complete yet another book of the Old Testament, the book of Isaiah. Congratulations to everybody. Easy. Easy at all. Say we did for day 213. Abeg, no give up. Isaiah opened chapter 64 with passionate beg. He dey beg God make he come intervene. He cry out. That cry dey reflect the deep awareness of sin and how that longing for God's presence dey important. He dey remind every one of us that true change dey begin with humble confession and your strong desire for restoration. Especially in today's world, many of us dey try to fix things with strategy. We get way we dey do our things, we dey use our own power. We dey forget say na only God's presence na im fit truly transform hearts and nations. Na only God fit change any matter for good. This chapter e dey paint a picture of how God be the potter and na we come be the clay. Na we dey in hand because na him be our creator. We supposed to surrender ourselves to him so him go shape us with his hand. When we surrender our life, surrender ourselves to that hand of God wey dey shape us, no be sign of weakness, instead na great wisdom. How many of us dey ready to admit our brokenness and we go ask God make he come down, come deal with the mess wey we don create? In our homes, whether na for school, whether na for office, whether na for business, whether na for community or the society, the kind revival wey you and I dey wish make it happen inside our house, inside our office, for our school, for our business, for our project, for our neighborhood, our society, our nation, it go only begin when we start to pray honestly. When we go own our own failures, we go come out to go say, now we use our hands to commit this sin. Then we go willingly invite God to do wetin only him fit do. We can't move on, see where comparison dey between those people they rebel against God and they reject God, and the people where they faithful, where they believe in the promises of God, they know for God hand. God they speak of those people they eat continually every day on a regular basis, and they ignore him. Even though he don't send messengers, he don't stretch in hand, they reach out in mercy. He dey warn us today, make we no harden our hearts whenever God calls us. Yet, even in judgment, God dey give us hope. He dey speak hope of a new heaven and a new earth for those people wey serve him, the remnant, the survivors. This supposed teach us that obedience and faithfulness in God no be in vain. Even when others around us then choose to be selfish and then choose to worship idols and then fall on hand, we wey dem call wey remain faithful to God, God will never forget those wey honor him. God promised to bless those wey remain faithful to him with joy, peace, and fulfillment that this world itself cannot offer us. Make you no envy the success of other people wey dey ignore God. Instead, make we focus on living the right way wey go please God. God dey see us. He dey prepare something beautiful and eternal for those wey go remain faithful. To conclude this great book of the prophet Isaiah, e dey give us powerful reminder say God no dey impressed by all these our outward religious practices. True worship no be about rituals and how big the church be and the kind of majestic look wey the leader of the church dey represent. True worship na how humble, how obedient, and how much you dey show reverence for God. In this last chapter, we see many references to judgment days, how God go also comfort the people wey remain faithful to him, like a mama wey dey take care of a child. He also assured the evil one, say justice it go come swiftly, sharp. God speaks of a time when all the nations go see his glory, the vision of unity and restoration. For today's world, na a call for all of us to examine our faith. The faith wey we dey display na real one? Is it transforming how we will dey live, how we dey treat others, and how we dey serve God, and how we dey serve people wey we dey work with? As God dey gather im people for every corner of the world, dey remind us say that plan wey He get for us, e dey bigger than whatever our ambitions dey. Live your faith with sincerity, not just because of tradition wey people expect you to live. Be ready to be a part of the global movement of God's glory. Evangelize. When you get opportunity, preach the word of God. Share wetin you don learn from devotion every day, and make that one start from inside your heart, because wetin you no get, you no fit give.